Hello viewers, welcome back. Episode 2. Yeah, we've got some transfers to come later. I'll tell you about who we've signed. French international legend, Premier League Hall of Famer. We're playing Fleetwood. You know, Joey Barton's the manager. So I'm a little bit wary because he's not turned up yet. So he's like Jaws. You know, you never know when he's gonna. Don't play that. Come on. No, come on. That only makes it worse. Joey, please don't. Oh, he could be anywhere. He could be anywhere. Intro fast. Oh my god.
The only memory I'll ever
Hello there viewers, welcome back. I've been bitten by a shark. Not what I was expecting Joey Barton. But no, just a joke viewers, I'm fine. It's prosthetics. Welcome back then to Sky Bet League 1 with AFC Wimbledon. The journey continues here today then as we, AFC Wimbledon, have a tough task facing a Fleetwood side that are up there in 4th. But before we get to the game against Fleetwood, let's run you through the transfers that we've made. We've made great transfers, viewers. Great transfers. So let's start with Djibril Cissé, who you might look at and you might think, well, this is classic Doctor of NGFM. This is foolish to begin with. No, incorrect. Okay, there's one thing that AFC Wimbledon potentially lack, and it's an experienced centre forward. A few years ago, they had Akin Fenwa, who had that experience, had the ability to, change a game on an instant. A bit of a journeyman, very similar to Djibril Cissé. Basically, we've got a French version and a slightly lighter and athletic version than Djibril Cissé. Not as strong though, strength 11. I mean, not as good. But you can see Cissé's been around the block because there was where he started off before a big move to Liverpool. Then went on to Marseille, a loan spell at Sunderland, Panathinaikos, Lazio, QPR. He's then been to Qatar, Russia, France, the Reunion Islands, I think that is, Switzerland. And I must say, at 35 or 36, 24 in 29. So if you're going to say, judge him on what he's done before, Ben, Djibril Cissé, I mean, what a signing this is. And, can one day maybe become a coach as well. I guess we'll have to see. We could send him off. Maybe we should send him to a coaching course. Maybe a long-term strategy here. They don't think he's got enough personal interest in it. Well, maybe not then. So maybe he'll just be here for the season. Like, it's a 12-month contract, good finishing ability, decent penalty taking, come off the bench, maybe grab us a goal late on. I'm not expecting a great deal from him, but there wasn't too many striking options available to me that made any sense. 1.2 thousand, backup option, Cissé. Now, the next signing is Jean Mvoto. Mvoto. That's how I think you say it. Very, very strong. 6'4", centre back. Great tackling. Technical attributes are superb. I mean, in terms of ability, he's got it all. Heading, marking, and tackling, can play out from the back as well. 11 passing's decent for a centre back, I think. Great work rate, even at the age of 29. Still got that about him. His pace isn't the best, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. Acceleration and pace, not hugely important at this level. 8 pace, 9 acceleration, I think. But the technical qualities that he's got are really good. I mean, again, a player that some people will probably remember. I do remember him playing at Barnsley not that long ago, as well as Sunderland, and started his career at PSG without really impressing. But was a bit of a wonder kid years ago on the game, and we've brought him into AFC Wimbledon. I think we've got a decent player on our hands here. Again, not a superstar, not someone that's going to propel us further up the division. I don't think, not to maybe promotion standards, but certainly keep us in the division. I think we've got ourselves a good player here. Remember, this season is not a promotion season. This is a survive season. We saw how they're doing in real life. They're not having the best of times. So hopefully the signs I've made will help us. And this next one, our final one, is actually quite good. Now, a few people did mention it in the comment section, but I had my on him to begin with anyway, and that is Callum Gribbin, a player that I think, if you've played a lower league football manager save at some point, if you've played in League 1 or League 2, you've always gone after him on loan from Manchester United. Those technical attributes are something that stand out immediately. 15 corners, 16 dribbling, 15 first touch, great free kick taking as well, passing, technique, vision. He's got it all. That creative player to play in behind a front man, I think this is who we're looking for. His mentals need a lot of work, and whether that improves over the course of his career, we'll have to see. Hopefully he'll do a decent job for us here. 19 years of age, so been with Manchester United for a while, hasn't made a first-team appearance for them in the league yet, but I think we've got ourselves a good player. Callum Gribbin, very happy with this, and I think people that suggested him in the comments will be pleased to see him here as well. And that takes us to our team. You can see then, this is what we're working with. Pinnock, it's worth noting as well, by the way, was brought in by AFC Wimbledon from the Vanarama National. Comes in from Dover. And I like him a lot. Hopefully he can sort of adapt his game to play in this more attacking left-sided position. I'm going to trade him to play there as well, so hopefully he gets a little bit more accustomed to that, and the rest of the team should fit in to it quite nicely. So we've gone with Tom King in goal after playing a few friendlies that have gone let's say mixed, shall we? Based on that, we lost the FM Cup to Watford. That's disappointing. Draws with Swindon and Gosport, but a win against Colchester, win against Leicester, and a defeat to Cheltenham. Let's say mixed results, viewers. That win against Colchester, though, pretty good, I think. Tom King, I'm choosing to be in goal. He's just got slightly better attributes in terms of communication out of the back, and I think that might be important for us to get the defence in order early doors. He's got some potential as well. On loan from Millwall, I think if you've got loan players, the best bet is to try and play those loan players. So that's what we're going to try and do, especially with Tom King. Oh, at right back, Watson comes in. Tano Watson. What I've decided is I'm going to give up the fact he's not got fantastic tackling or marking attributes, and the fact he's very athletic, has got great work rate, decent crossing, decent dribbling. I'm going to see if the defensive aspect of that matters so much, and I'm going to get him out there. Current ability-wise, he's one of our better players, so I think to leave him out would maybe be a mistake. Back two, we've settled with Rod McDonald, which I do like the idea of Rod McDonald. It's close to Ronald, isn't it? Rod McDonald, decent defender. He could play. Maybe he should be on the left side. Looking at that, actually, footing-wise, maybe these two boys should change around. In fact, we will switch that up so they can play on their preferred sides. That makes sense. He'll be next to Deji, who I think, again, is one of our best players. I've got him signed to a longer contract as well. It was up at the end of the season, but we've nailed that down. So he remains here with us at the club. And then Ben Purington, out on that left-hand side. Again, a decent fullback. Again, acceleration, pace, a little bit to be desired, but this man can play everywhere. I love the fact he's so versatile. He's like the James Milner of League One. So I like this a lot, but naturally at left-back, decent tackling, good technique, marking, passing, all good. Crossing's very good as well. So, yeah, that's the perfect left-back for this level of football. Again, lacking a little bit of pace, but all in all, I'm quite happy. In the centre of midfield, we're starting things off then. Again, this will probably change as I get to learn the players a little more. But Liam Trotter will be our deep-lying playmaker on the right-hand side of the two, with Wordsworth on the left-hand side, Anthony Wordsworth. Decent-ish stamina, again, plays on the left-hand side. Good passing ability, though. Nice range of passing. We'll see what we get out of him. Again, we can rotate and move things around a little bit if needs be. Pinnock, as we mentioned, on the left-hand side. We're going to have Jake Jervis play on this right-hand side from Luton. Very, very quick. I think that's what I like about him. Acceleration, pace, got good work rate as well. Work rate is important to me in this team. I mean, Cisse wasn't the best signing with that in mind, and Gribben maybe not either. But I mean, on the wider areas in the centre, I think it's going to be important. And I've got a really good natural fitness player in Jake Jervis. He can get up and down, hopefully provides crosses into the box. Only 9 crossings, so again, something we might have to look at. We've got other options in that area. Wagstaff, of course, who's not fully fit to play today, was going to be my first choice player because he's got that crossing ability. But we're going with the pace today against Fleetwood, as I think we'll have to play on the counter attack, especially away from home. Callum Goodman, of course, starts in behind Joe Pigott, who's going to be our striker for the start of the season. Again, physically is okay. He's got quite nice right-hand attributes. Mentals aren't too bad, and good finishing ability on him as well. Hopefully he can score the goals for us. Because if not, don't panic, viewers, because Cisse is ready and raring to go with that 14 finishing, and he's 24 and 29. I'll say no more. So without any further ado, let's get into this first game of the season. Then bench-wise, we'll have to pop Cisse on there, I think, because if there's a goal to be had, it's got his name written all over it. James Hansen can't believe it, but then again, he is dazzled. I mean, James Hansen's really good at being a target man. I think at some point this season, he will definitely come into play, just not quite yet. I think Mvoto should arguably be on the bench as well. Yeah, we'll stick him on there. We'll see how that goes. In fact, I think Apaya should be. You only get 7 subs. I wish I had more subs, really. So I've been managing Italy recently a little bit as well, and I'm used to having far more players. What's quite nice, though, is we've got good rotation. I think the fact that we've got so many players this season, maybe a couple too many, means that if we do pick up injuries, especially in the lower leagues, it's so important to keep your players and squad fit. I think we've got a lot of players, so that should be easier than normal, I'll say. Financially, things are all right, you know. Things are okay. We're spending a little over the wage budget, but Cisse will do that. Oh, you can only have 5 Okay, well, Tom Garrett's going to have to step out. A Apaya can come in for him. You can only have 5 loans in the matchday squad. It's a lesson learnt, viewers. What can I tell you? All right, then let's see how they do. Look at all their smiley faces. You'd love to see it. They've got Ched Evans up front, who we know could be dangerous, probably playing at a level where he can probably play slightly higher up. And is that Morgan, who used to play... I was going to say Sheffield United, but no, it's a different one entirely. I think I'm going way back in time. I'm showing my age. Right then, let's get at it then and see how we do. Team talk-wise, let's go for the passionate or calm. I mean, Joe Barton's going to be aggressive, no doubt. So we will counter that with all the best out there. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. I don't know if have fun is the right line of... Oh, okay. You know, it's like when you send your child off to a birthday party. Have fun. Oh, this is not a birthday party. All right then, viewers, here we go. The games are underway. We're in the blue, they're in the red and white. Exciting times. Our first competitive league action. And let's see how we do. They've got some decent players. Ched Evans is going to be a terror, I imagine. Now, of course, because of the alphabet, we actually start quite high in the division. So that is useful. You can see there, like, 8th position, which I will say now is very good. I think we're promotion candidates based on the first 40 minutes. Well, welcome to the episode, viewers. That's the first half. That's gone. Fleetwood yet to have a shot. They're fancied this season as well, and so far starting very slowly. Of course, the big guns in this league: Peterborough, Portsmouth. I'd be one of those sides as well. Sunderland. I mean, some big boys in there. Former Premier League sides, so we've got to have our wits about us, especially Sunderland. You'd expect them to win the league really with the quality they've got in their squad. All right, so far we're seeing very little, and with half an hour to go. Joe Pigot's done all right, but he's on a 6.3. I'm going to replace him with Cisse. This could be a masterstroke. I'm considering making a change in the middle as well, or maybe out wide. Wagstaff. Let's get Wagstaff on for Jake Jervis, who hasn't quite done what we expected from him. Again, both wingers prefer to play a little deeper, so I think, especially as we're away from home and it's a fancied side in Fleetwood, we will drop a little deeper for the second half. I think getting away points where we can is quite sensible, and not just going gung-ho all the time might be smart as well as Trotter. A highlight, viewers. I mean, this is a treat for us all as it goes out to Pigott. Oh! Pinnock with a great strike! Flipping heck! Left foot! What is that? A volley he's done there. Mesmerising stuff as the AFC Wimbledon fans celebrate behind the goal and we celebrate with them. I'm not quite sure how or what. The volley here, let's take a look at it again as it slows down as it comes across to him. He's sort of done some sort of flying. Look at that! It's like Paolo Di Canio, but from the edge of the box. The keeper beaten. Pinnock with a wonder goal. Oh, you love to see that. I mean, Pinnock, he should be called, because he's knocked it straight in. Beautiful stuff. They've got a chance, though. Corner. Played to the edge of the box. Oh, dear. Wallace strikes from distance. What a goal that is. I mean, I've talked about our strike being sensational. That was pretty good as well as Fleetwood level. We've been the dominant side in this game, but they've managed to wrestle a goal back. In fairness, this was one hell of a strike. Look at that. I mean, keeper beating it comfortably. Great strike from Wallace. Right, I'm debating making another change, maybe in the centre. Wordsworth maybe coming off for Soares. I think we'll do that, actually. Tom Soares is coming on. Box-to-box midfielder. He likes that role. He'll probably feature a lot more in the upcoming games, but I went with what I've seen in pre-season-wise, and this is what we're sort of going with now. As the time ticks away, it looks like it's going to be a solid 1-1 draw as Coyle does some sort of come-to-me arm thing. 10 seconds left. I mean, a late goal now for Cisse would be fantastic. I've got to say, viewers, we brought him on, and we scored almost instantly, so to say he's not had an impact would be foolish of you all. As, yeah, not too bad at all. Ball launched forward. That's going to be that, though. 1-1 to Fleetwood. I actually think that's a pretty good result. And in terms of match stats, I feel like we've dominated the game. Certainly had more opportunities to do more. There's an argument to say we can be a little disappointed after that. But I am happy with the performance. Well done to the boys. Very impressive stuff. And yeah, I guess they'll see us starting quite comfortably in League One. Of course, long way to go then. Next time we shall meet, I think it should be Sunderland and Burton coming up. Those look like a couple of tough fixtures, so yeah, we'll enjoy those ones. Coventry, Crawley, Barnsley and Walsall in between, but a tough game at home to Sunderland. Big boys for Sunderland coming over to us. That's going to be tough. But a game I think you'll enjoy watching. By the way, in the Checkatrade Trophy, Arsenal under 23s, Coventry and Luton. So not the easiest of groups there. It must be said. Luton flying, I think, in League 2. So again, in real life, so a decent opposition. In Coventry again are in our division. So we'll see how we do. We play them next, actually, in the league as it happens. So that might be an indicator. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, do drop a like on it. And if you aim for 1,000 likes, I'll make sure there's another episode of this up tomorrow. 1,000 likes. There you are then. We love with care. From this mentioned until next time. I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.